Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Pasquinelli's Point. So, before we get started with everything, I want to show you that I have all this stuff right here. This is all from C2E2, which I went to the past weekend. Before we get to this, I want to talk about two different things. Let's get to the point. So, number one is, if you have not seen the show, I'm Not Okay With This, with I believe her name is Sophia Lillis she was in It. She's the star of that show. It's on Netflix, and also one of the other kids from It is in it as well. They're 20-minute episodes. It's 8 episodes long. I recommend it to you. I just finished it up the other night. It's very, very good, very fast to get through. You can probably watch it in one whole day. Number two, I know I didn't talk about the bat suit reveal, but I do want to talk about the Batmobile that just got revealed the other day. Now, to me, I originally, when I first looked at it, I thought the Batmobile looked kind of cool. I'm in a group chat with a couple buddies, and they said it looked soft, and I disagreed. But when you see that Batmobile next to the other Batmobiles, it definitely looks pretty soft. So hopefully it does some cool stuff. Otherwise, this will be a Batmobile to forget. Next is C2E2. We're going to talk about that. So my wife made me this really cool Pasquinelli's Point t-shirt. It says, "Let's get to the point," with a little arrow. And there's the Incredible Hulk right there. I will take a snapshot and show you the back later on. But I want to talk about the things that I purchased at C2E2. My haul, I guess you would say. So first off, I got a statue for the bookcase. It is a Batman statue. It's got no kind of movement or anything, but I think it's pretty cool because it sits on this base right here that's pretty heavy, and he just detaches. It's not super easy to detach, but there's this metal plate here, and he just sticks right into that metal plate. And he's got a cool suit. He's got armor. You see his little bat symbol right there. He does have a batarang in his hand. The cape is nice and fabric. All in all, for $95, I really couldn't beat it. I thought it was a good addition to the bookcase, considering I don't have one Batman statue. So when I'm going through these, I will take a picture or a close-up video so you guys can see a little bit more of kind of what it looks like. Next, I got this stack of comic books here. I bought this cool metal bookmark. It's a Batman bookmark. It's pretty sweet. I mean, I have like Avengers paper bookmark for my comic books, but I think this is pretty neat. Never really seen one on metal like this before, so that was pretty cool. Next, I bought a Spawn Volume 1 book. I own no Spawn things at all, so I thought it would be pretty cool to purchase a Spawn book and kind of read a little bit about it. Obviously, you know, growing up as a kid, I really enjoyed the Spawn movie, even though it's not the greatest movie ever. But it's to me it was fun. It was something I enjoyed to watch, even though it's not probably for a kid's eyes. Number two, I bought Monstrous. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about this book. I'm not really 100% sure what it's about. I know back on the back here, it's got a lot of good reviews from different people. It says, set in an alternate world of art and deco beauty and steampunk horror. So, I mean, anything horror pretty much I like. Plus, I believe they're actually making a TV show on this. So I kind of wanted to jump ahead and get into the book a little bit so I kind of know what's going on, just like I did for Lock and Key. Even though I haven't seen Lock and Key yet, I did read the first volume, so I kind of know the gist of it. Then I found a Batman Mad Love. If you're a comic book fan, you know what this is about. It's basically Harley Quinn story, you know, Harley Quinn and Joker story. It's never read it, heard it was really good. So a lot of these things that I buy, I've never read before, so I just wanted to, you know, check them out and stuff like that. I also bought 3 Star Wars books. I got a Darth Maul book, which looks pretty interesting. You don't really know too much about Darth Maul in the actual movies, but Clone Wars and he might be in Rebels too. I'm not really too sure, but you learn more about him that way, or comic books, or just reading a book in general. So that was interesting. I thought I should get that, and then I bought the best Sith of all time to me, which is Darth Vader. I got 2 different Darth Vader books, both from Marvel. Yeah, I'm pretty interested in these. One is called Imperial Machine, and the other one is just simply titled Vader. I'm looking forward to reading these. It's something that obviously you know a lot in the movies, but you don't know the backstory, different things that happen with Vader or Darth Maul. So I'm really interested in reading those. I have a couple other books that I bought not at C2E2 just recently, and one of them is a Mace Windu book. Mace Windu is one of my favorite Jedis, so I'm really looking forward to that. But I would have to say what I spent the most money on has to 100% be art. I spent a lot of money on art. So I'm going to show you the art. If I can, I want to go to their Instagram if I can find them. I know a couple of these guys I do follow already. One of them I can't seem to find. But I'd like to go to their Instagram, shoot the page up so you guys can see kind of what it looks like. And then maybe you decide to buy something because you like the art or something like that. So what I thought was really unique about this guy here, he had all of his pictures were superheroes, movie quotes, TV characters. So obviously this is a Tom Holland Spider-Man from Infinity War, and it says, "Oh, we're using our made-up names. I'm Spider-Man." Then I thought that was excellent. There were a lot of cool ones over there. My brother got a Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty one. The prices were pretty reasonable. It was one for 20 or 2 for 30. I mean, how could you not buy 2 of them? It just makes sense, So that was the first piece of art that I bought. Let's see. So then I went to another booth and I bought some art from another guy. In this booth, I bought quite a bit of art. So we have a cool Captain America holding Mjolnir picture, which, I mean, for me is just excellent. It's going to go front and center somewhere in the basement where everybody can see it. Then I purchased this, which is called Legacy. So you got Bruce Wayne, Batman, you have Nightwing. It looks like I'm going to venture to guess that's either Tim Drake or Damian Wayne, Robin. I'm guessing it's Tim Drake. You have Jason Todd, Red Hood, and you also have Batman Beyond, which is Terry O'Connell. I can't remember his name 100%, but yeah, so you have that Batman as well. But to go along with that, I also bought the Rogues Gallery, so you can put them right next to each other. You have Scarecrow, you have Mr. Freeze, you have the Riddler, Joker, Penguin, Two-Face, and over here in the corner you have Ra's al Ghul. I thought that was cool because you can actually put them right together and it would look real nice in the basement, like good versus evil type thing. Then I also purchased this from him. It is a Sith picture. You have Kylo Ren, you have Darth Vader, and you have Darth Maul. I thought this picture was so dark and scary and ominous. This is what evil looks like. I thought this was a pretty cool picture, so I wanted to get that too. Also from that guy, I got, which is a C2E2 exclusive. Now, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see the whole thing or not, but this is a picture of John Wick at the Continental. He's got his gun, he's got his dog, he just looks beat up and worn down. This is a C2E2 exclusive. This one costs $40, but I love John Wick. I love Keanu Reeves. I thought this would be such an excellent picture to have down in the basement to add to my collection. So that was all from one vendor. And then this other vendor, I got some other stuff. So I got this Wonder Woman calendar, pinup calendar. I thought this was a unique take on Wonder Woman. So I decided to get that. I like how it says December 1941 down in the bottom. Like I said, I'm going to take pictures of it so you guys can actually see it without the glare. Then I also got a Padme and R2D2 one. Same thing, like a pinup, and you see it says May 1999, and it also says May the 4th. May the 4th. So like May the 4th be with you. I thought it was really cool because this actually looks like Natalie Portman in this picture, and I like how they incorporated R2D2, so it was pretty interesting to me. And that guy has quite a few different pinups like that. There was a Zatanna picture that I wanted to get that looked really cool. It was like an old school like magician poster. It said Zatanna the Magnificent with like cards flying in the air. I thought that was real cool. They were sold out by the time I got there, so I also purchased this. Obviously, if you don't know by now, I'm a huge Batman fan. I mean, my wedding ring has the bat symbol on it. I like this whole Batman card game thing you got going. You got the Joker, you got Batman, you got Harley Quinn, Two-Face, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, and the Riddler. I just thought it was cool to go down in the basement. I got this bar section right behind me. Come down here and have a drink and shoot the shit with my buddies. I just thought that would be a cool kind of picture to have down in the basement. I also got another picture of Star Wars. I just thought this was really cool because I already purchased a lot of Sith stuff. Your Vader comic books, your Darth Maul comic. I have the Sith picture. But then this, you have Darth Vader, and I like how their eyes are lit up and the lightsabers are lit up and everything else is kind of a silhouette. You got Luke, C2E2, R2D2, Han, Chewie, and Leia, and you even got some Jawas down in like the valley down there. I thought it was a unique perspective on Star Wars. Now these two are probably my two favorite ones I got, and like I said, this is all from the same artist. This is excellent. I mean, you just have so many people in it. It looks like you got Star-Lord and Gamora. You have Spider-Man upside down drinking, a root beer probably because he's probably not old enough to have alcohol. You have the Wasp. You have Baby Groot. You have Rocket. You have Ant-Man down at the bottom by a shot glass. Looks like that's Mary Jane bartending possibly, or Black Widow. Captain America, Deadpool, Iron Man, Wolverine, Rogue, Hulk, and Emma Frost. And I really like how they put the coaster of Deadpool, and you also have a lighted up card, which would be from Gambit. Now, again, like I said, I have this bar spot behind me. I would think that would be really cool on the wall next to the Avengers sign, and then the other side I can have the DC like poker game going on. And then I also got this one too, like an old school DC where they're all on an I-beam. I'm not sure if I'm right about everyone, but it looks like you have Supergirl, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, Batgirl, Flash, there's Black Canary, I'm guessing that's Green Arrow, there's Zatanna, and then there's Robin. I'm venturing to guess that's probably Dick Grayson as Robin, but I thought this was a pretty like old school picture, and I like that like old school vibe. So basically what we did for C2E2 was we got up in the morning, we went to meet my cousin at the hotel, drank a little bit, went downstairs, and if you haven't been, you gotta go. Just walking the floor, you see so many cool cosplays. I took a couple pictures with some people. I wish I did more, but I did take a couple pictures with some people. I'll throw those in the video so you guys can see them. But there's artists, there's writers from the comic books. There's Mark Ruffalo was there this year. Like I said, if you haven't been, you have to check it out. Well, I just wanted to make a short, sweet video, so sorry, folks. Video's over. President Obama, but don't worry, we'll be back again next week. Like, comment, and subscribe down below.
Out the coupe at the lot, told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal, I'ma get laid.